Hello guys, welcome back again. It's another cosplay showcase. And today we have another special guest. She goes by the name Wonder Whitney. Why don't you say hello to the people, Whitney?
Hey, how's it going?
So you just made it just in time for the interview.
Yes.
So I'm sure a lot of us are dying to know. You've been cosplaying for how many years now, actually?
I've only been cosplaying since the fall of 2013. I started when Salt Lake Comic Con first came into Utah because it was a local convention that I could finally go to. But before that, I was always interested in like dressing in costume. Like I would plan all year for my Halloween costume. And yeah, so it's only been like 2 years or so that I've been cosplaying regularly.
But you have so many cosplays now for only 2 years.
I know. I'm addicted. I can't stop making them.
What is your most recent cosplay, actually?
Let's see. The most recent one that I have completed is my Bombshell Ravager, which is based on the art by Aunt Lucia, who created a bunch of DC variant covers for just a bunch of their comics. And one of them was for, I believe it's Deathstroke #9. And on it has Ravager, who's Deathstroke's daughter, and she's dressed as like a steampunkish pirate thing. And it's pretty cool. It's fun.
What was your first cosplay, actually?
My first cosplay. My first cosplay was Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd, and so I had to do something from that. And I still just will eventually do all the Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, Tifa was definitely the first.
Well, I can honestly say I'm not really surprised because apparently a cosplay in Final Fantasy is almost every girl's first cosplay. It's like
That's interesting.
Be it a guy version or the girls, or be it a female version of one of the guy characters. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, my second Final Fantasy cosplay was Cloud Strife. So
you were a boy. But so tell me, what made you even want to become a cosplayer? Like, what got you started? Was there somebody? Did you have a friend that got you into it, or did you just look at the costumes and you were like, oh, I want to be part of this?
Yeah. So it kind of just happened. Like I still am not sure how it fully happened. Again, so Salt Lake Comic Con finally happened. And like before that happened, I'd always wanted to go to a comic convention, but I'd never really had a chance to. Just time, money, stuff like that. And when Salt Lake announced that they were having a Comic Con, I was like, I have to go to that, and I have to be in costume. Like it was just like a natural inclination to do that. But before that, I had grown up. My family is a little strange. We grew up going to Mountain Man reenactment. So I would go camping in like the middle of nowhere, dressed as a little pioneer, Old West little girl child. And so I just grew up like dressing in weird costumes, and it just kind of naturally facilitated into this. So.
Believe it or not, we actually have a question for you. You have a question from Carson Gad. I think that's your product. If I butcher your last name or your first name, I am so sorry. I'm not perfect. I'm way far from it. The question is, when will you watch Naruto, then cosplay Sakura?
Well, I don't know who that character is, but I'll watch Naruto soon. Sorry.
You see what's behind my wall, right?
Yeah, is it the pink-haired one?
Yep, that's Sakura.
Okay, cool. I'll throw that on my list to do within the next year. How about that, Carson?
All right, there you go, Carson. She actually she'll watch it soon, and I'm sure when she cosplays Sakura, she'll be posting a lot of posts.
Yes.
So I gotta ask, is there like one convention that you really want to go to that you haven't gone to yet?
Yes, I'm dying to go to Dragon Con, like dying. And so I'm planning on going this next year, in 2016. I've heard nothing but incredible things about Dragon Con, from the cosplay to just the people who go to all the opportunities that are just there, and that it's just a giant party of where people just have fun. And so, Dragon Con, it's happening. I will make it happen.
All right. So I gotta ask. I probably know the answer. You know, it's kind of an obvious answer, but we all know that every cosplay girl and boy has one favorite cosplay girl in all of pop culture. Out of the famous cosplayers, who is your favorite? And why?
And why? Oh, I have a few. We'll go with my top two because I can't choose just one. I'm sorry. That would be Kamui Cosplay. And I love her because she is just so talented. And she's not only talented, but she shares all of her talents with everyone else. Like, she'll create YouTube videos, she creates books, and she's just so sharing of all of her knowledge and just so encouraging and so friendly and inspiring. And then my second favorite is Leanna Vamp, just because she is such a kind and real and true person, and she's so confident in everything she does and just wants people to succeed and be happy about themselves. So those are my two favorites.
Well, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Leanna Vamp yet.
That's a shame.
Well. Granted, I'm from the island of Puerto Rico presently, so she has never traveled here, and I haven't gotten a chance to travel there. But I've seen her interviews. I've seen her vlogs on YouTube, and I gotta honestly say she's like so down to earth.
She really is. She really is.
Like, she recently did an interview with a guy, I forget what his name is, but he always wears like an Iron Man type of plush costume. And he interviewed her while she was wearing her Gizmo cosplay that she recently wore. He told her, like, okay, I want you to spit out your gum and have this random fanboy catch it in his mouth. And the thing is this, he missed the gum, he picked it up and put it in his mouth. And chewed. And she made that same face you're making right now.
I don't blame her. That's I wouldn't want anyone to do that.
Well, she did it, and he ate it, so.
Wow.
But okay, you've been cosplaying now for 2 years, and are you more into like the anime? Are you more into gaming, comics?
I'm actually like equal into all of them. So
equal opportunity geek girl.
Yes, it's true. Like, because my childhood, like, I would watch tons of movies and anime and comics, movies, like Superman. Superman was my jam when I was a child. But then, like, as I've gotten older, I've gotten into more just like regular comic stuff and just watching new anime. And I always played video games growing up, so obviously video games. So I love all of them equally. I can't choose.
Well, Well, me, I gotta honestly say, I like every geeky thing there is about it. I love anime, I love all that kind of stuff. But, you know, more recently, I'm into DC stuff right now.
Yeah.
Especially, come on, the new season 2 of The Flash.
I haven't even seen season 1.
What are you waiting for, young lady?
I don't have time. I'm sorry. I haven't even watched Daredevil. I have like all these things on my Netflix queue, and I haven't watched them. It's terrible.
You deserve a little hand slap.
I do. I'm sorry.
But you have to watch it. It's an amazing series. It's like a lot of people thought, oh, how are they gonna recreate this without making it look fake? You know, because this is the Flash. This is all super speed.
Yeah.
But I have to say, it is one of the best series that are on the CW.
Really?
Oh yeah, it is.
I want to watch it. I just don't have time. But I'll find time somehow, magically.
Boston charms are magically delicious. But yeah, it's like, because come on, yeah, in the first series they had the Reverse Flash.
Uh-huh.
In the second one, right now, it's Zoom. A dark, evil, kind of demonic speedster.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out.
Yeah, what he's after is to kill every speedster in any dimension. Steal their speed force and kill and leave them for dead. So imagine that.
Interesting.
I hope you're watching Arrow though.
I've about halfway through the first season. I know.
We're already in 4.
I know. I'm so behind on all the like nerdy TV shows. It's terrible. I barely even have time to like watch The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones once a week when they're on. It's bad.
Busy life. But tell me, so you've been doing this for 2 years, but you've also started recently. Oh, wait. Carson has another question for you.
Okay.
You have a fanboy.
Do I have what?
You have a fanboy. Okay. It's kind of an interesting question. Who do you fangirl hardest for? And do you own a sexy Levi body pillow?
Wait, what?
Who do you fangirl hardest for? And do you own a sexy Levi body pillow?
So, I don't even know what the second part is. Sexy Levi body pillow.
You know what a body pillow is, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he wants to know if you have a Levi version, like the character.
No.
All right, and
No, I do not. And who do I fangirl over?
the hardest, the extreme hardest.
So there's 2. That would have to be Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. They're my loves, they're my crushes, and if I saw them in real life, I would probably faint.
Well, if they were to happen by having to see this video by browsing YouTube, what would you want to say? Like if they're watching right now, what would you say to them?
I would just say, I love you. Take me with you. Please. That's all. Frankly, I don't think I'd be able to muster words. I would just be like, so.
I mean, that's basically all drool out of your mouth and no word.
Basically.
Okay. You hear that, guys? If you're watching, she's a big fan. She wants you to take her away from all this. Take her away from everything. Do what you want. I don't care. Just be good. Keep it clean. All right. But so I want to know, you sell prints now.
Yes, I do.
I know a lot of cosplayers are doing that. Mostly the girls, obviously. So, where do you sell your prints? Where can we find these goodies?
So you can find my prints on the internet. Ooh. But I have a store envy. It's nerdsofplay.storeenvy.com/Zabracus cosplay. So I share a store with my cosplay group. We're called the Nerds of Play. And then there's a special collection devoted all to me called Zabracus. And I will repeat that because people don't know how to say it. Zabracus. Zabracus.
It's very magical.
Oh, it is. It's magical.
Abracadabra. So
yes.
The Nerds of Prey.
Yeah.
The Nerds of Prey. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a little play on words when it comes to the Birds of Prey.
Yes. Nerds of Play, like cosplay, but Birds of Prey. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, we get it. I'm sure Carson is enjoying it. Right, Carson? I know you're watching. Are you staring? Both hands on the keyboard. Okay, but let's talk about the rest of the year. Obviously, it's already November. Thanksgiving is coming up, and so it's Christmas. What do you have planned, or are you making anything new? Are there any events are you going to be going to within these next 2 months before the year is over?
So I probably won't make it to any more conventions. There's a very small chance I might make it to Heroes and Villains Fan Fest in, I believe that's in San Jose, California. Very small. Might make it. I don't know yet. Other than that, I probably won't make it to any conventions for the rest of the year. So I'll go into hibernation mode, which means I'll just be in my little hidey hole making costumes. I currently plan on making a Sauron, like the Dark Lord Sauron, the Necromancer, not the Eye Tower, like the actual Sauron that you see for like 30 seconds in the first movie.
Okay.
So that'll take a really long time to build. So I'll just be working on that pretty much all winter, hiding from the snow.
You must have a lot of skill to do it.
Yeah. I live in Utah, where there's the greatest snow on Earth.
Oh, don't talk to me about snow. I haven't experienced snow since.
Well, come to Utah.
I haven't experienced.
You saw the snow.
Oh my God.
If it snows.
Yeah, I haven't experienced snow since 2008.
It was actually snowing here earlier today. It didn't stick on the ground. It just kind of like snowed and melted immediately. But
yeah, I've been here on this island for so long, so very, very, very long.
Well, I've never been to your island, but I imagine it's very nice and warm.
Well,
warm
let's
is good.
put it this way: on Christmas morning, you can go to the beach and get a tan.
That would be nice.
Then you go back to your home and be like, were you going on a tanning machine? Like, no, I was on the beach in Puerto Rico and tanning myself with golden brown.
Technically, I could go outside and get a tan. It would just be freezing cold because like the sun reflects off the snow and like burns you really bad.
And you can go blind.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. That's awful. That sounds fun.
Wait. I think Carson is in love with you. He's asking another question.
Oh, Carson.
Oh, Carson, how much we love you. Zabracus is my favorite cosplayer Ooh. Of course, I'm watching. Of course, I'm watching a great interview, GeekRican. Thank you so much, Mars. I'm glad you're enjoying the interview and you're enjoying our lovely cosplay showcase guest today. You know, I'm sure maybe before the end of the night, you're like, can you blow me this on the camera? It's like maybe later. But yes, yeah. It's gonna be Christmas soon. It's gonna be snow on the ground over there. You know, the Christmas wishes, and you know, us geeks, we tend to ask for like geeky stuff. Like me, you know, it's like if I could ask Santa for anything, I could get it. I'd ask for a Wii U with Mario Maker.
Yeah, makes sense.
You maybe some cosplay materials.
Yeah, cosplay materials are always nice. Oh my gosh, that stuff is expensive. What would I want? I don't know. Everything? A unicorn? Can I have a unicorn? I want a unicorn.
Oh, God, you are so greedy. You are so greedy. You want everything. Shame on you.
I narrowed it down to a unicorn.
Unicorn? Okay. I don't want a unicorn, so you can have it.
Okay. Deal.
But I gotta ask, you've been to several conventions. Have you ever had a weird moment with a fan person when it came to either taking a picture or coming up to you?
Oh, yeah.
Is it juicy?
So I was at, which convention was that? It was Salt Lake's Fan Experience 2014, I think. I was dressed as a sexy stormtrooper, and I was actually being interviewed by Leanna Vamp. And this weird little fanboy was just like standing off in the distance, just staring at both of us, open mouth, just like, it's like, okay. And then like after our interview, he like immediately walks up to both of us and just asks completely seriously, no hint of sarcasm at all. And he just says, "Can I kiss either of you right now?" And we just kind of look at him like, what? Like, are you serious? And we both immediately say no, because that's just weird. And so he said, okay, and luckily walked away at that point. So that was good. But that was by far the strangest thing that had ever happened. And I actually asked Leanna, I was like, does that happen to you often? She's like, no, that's never happened before. So.
And how long ago was this that you had that interview with Leanna?
A year ago?
So I think, yeah, because her recent interview with the gum was just this year.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I'm guessing it got weirder since then.
Yeah. So for the record, anyone who might be watching this, thank you for asking, because cosplay is not consent. However, I recommend not asking things like that.
Now, I gotta ask, have you ever experienced the hover hand situation?
I have. It's really weird.
Like,
I don't know what to do.
How do they act with you when they're gonna take a picture? How do they like with their hand all the way up here? Like,
yeah, it's so strange because like I'll have my arm around them or like be touching them even just with like my shoulder, but they'll just be like hover handing around me, and I just don't know what to do. It's weird.
And it's mostly the boys, right?
Yeah.
All right. You want the answer from a guy?
What's that?
You want the answer from a direct guy?
Let's hear it.
All right. I'm gonna tell you though. I don't do the hover hands either. I I've never done a hover hand photo, but this is what goes through a guy's head when they do the hover hand situation. Oh my god, I don't want to touch her. She's so pretty and so gorgeous. I can't. I'm so nervous. I'm sweating. I don't want to get her all like sticky with sweat and my fanboyness. And I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. So pretty much that's what goes through there.
That makes sense. It's okay because the thing that's going through my head is like, oh my god, they're doing a hover hand. Like, what do I do? Like, do I tell them it's okay to touch me? Do I tell them like it's not okay? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, just smile at the camera.
Yeah, I've seen some girls actually do this. Grab the guy by the hand, like, oh, you can put it right there. Put it right there on the hip, put it right there on the shoulder, and let's take a picture like we're friends. So it's like, say, cosplay. But if you really want to mess with a fanboy's head, and they're doing the hover hands, and then you put their hand on your shoulder, you really want to know what you can really do to mess with them?
What?
Instead of saying, say cosplay, until you get the smile, right? Cosplay is not consent.
There we go.
That's a memory for all time. You know.
I'll have to try that sometime.
It's like, I can't believe she said that. I'm so embarrassed. So I want to know. Do you want to say anything to those future fanboys that come for a photo?
Wait, say that again.
Is there anything else you want to tell those future fanboys that come for a photo? And the girls, because I'm sure there's some girls that are afraid to touch you. Because I'm sure when it comes to Jessica Negri and Yaya Han, that almost everyone's afraid to touch them. Like they're gonna break.
Yeah.
like if you were to meet Jessica or Yaya for the first time, would you be afraid to touch them?
I'd be afraid to touch their costumes because as a cosplayer, I understand that costumes can be very fragile sometimes. But so I would mostly ask permission if it's okay to like put my arm around their costume. But as far as touching them, meh, whatever.
Are you a fan of either one of them?
Yeah, I like both. They're
like
both
more?
great for different reasons.
What do you like more?
I probably like Jessica Negri more. I don't really know why, but yeah. I don't know. She does like a lot of Pokemon cosplays, which I love because Pokemon is life. But yeah.
Plus, she does make a lot of dirt faces when she's on camera.
Yeah.
She's not afraid to be herself, even in cosplay.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I really like about her.
You know, like I think one of the faces I know Jessica's most known for is doing this all the time, like yeah, like especially with her Mail Mondays that she does on.
Oh yeah, her Mail Mondays are so hilarious. I love them.
It's like you always be aware if you got confetti somewhere in that box or stickers, she's gotta be aware.
It's true.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen her. She like covered herself one time in all glitter and confetti, and she ended up like getting some in her mouth at one time.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. She was like,
oh.
But hey, she does it for the laugh. She does it to have fun.
I mean, you'd only have glitter in your mouth for maybe a week.
Oh, but we're talking about those big pieces of glitter. You know, like the one that you would see like on a dress.
Yeah.
So at least that would be easier to get out your mouth.
That's true.
Because the powder one from school, you're basically going to be swallowing some of that.
Yeah.
So I got to ask, Have you met at least one of your most favorite cosplayers that are pretty popular right now? Have you ever gotten a chance besides the event?
You mean so the two I named, or just in general?
Like in general, like anybody else besides the event? Like who have you met that when you saw them you were kind of still afraid to touch or go near or even to say kind of take a picture with you?
I've never really been afraid to go up to the cosplayers and talk to them. I don't know why. So like if I see a cosplayer, like one of the professionals, I just go up to them and talk to them and become friends. So, but I've met a lot of them and I'm friends with quite a few of them. But yeah, I don't. They're just people. They like to be talked to. I like to talk to people.
True, but you know how hard it is nowadays. You know, like the whole thing. Ever since some fanboys and fangirls have ruined it for others. So now a lot of cosplayers are on their guard because the whole cosplay is not consent. Because you gotta respect the boundaries.
Yeah.
It's like
true.
It's like there's a pretty girl. She's wearing a rabbit cosplay. Don't be poking out your GoPro and try to get a picture of her booty.
Yeah.
She's got a face, people. She's got a mind. And look, and Wonder Whitney has a face that's good for photos. Look at that smile on her. Tell me that's not a pretty face. Go ahead. Show the people your faces again.
Wait, what's that?
Show the people all your random faces.
All my random faces?
Yeah.
I have a lot of random faces. I think I've been making them this entire time.
Isn't she lovely, people? Isn't she lovely? Just like the song, right? Isn't that a song?
Probably.
Like, isn't she lovely? Something like that. So. Yes, I'm not just a host, I'm also a singer. And a cosplayer.
Yes.
I've cosplayed a few times. I've been cosplaying since 2007, actually.
Oh, wow. What have you cosplayed as?
I cosplayed as Kakashi from Naruto. Right.
Okay.
Look at that adorable face. Look at that little coochie coo right there.
No.
I've also have cosplayed as Pain from Naruto, the evil villain with all the piercings in the nose and face. I've done Toby, who's like a little. He's got like an orange mask, like looking like something with one eye. I've done Iron Man.
Nice.
And I've done War Machine.
And
most recently, the one I did was War Machine 2.0 from the Iron Man 3 movie.
That's kind of cool.
But I did also the black version that was from Age of Ultron. At the end of Age of Ultron, when you saw him appear in the black, he's like one of the new Avengers. Taking Tony's mantle and taking his place as an Avenger. So, I did that. It was pretty cool. I only lasted about 2 hours in the suit when I went to the Comic-Con.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
If you're gonna wear a suit like that at Comic-Con, make sure you put fans in your armor.
Oh yeah.
If not, you're gonna basically die of heat because no amount of AC in any event is enough if you're in a foam armor suit.
No. Yeah, I've been in full armor suits. It's awful. It's fun.
You actually done something almost completely full armor, but it was Deathstroke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How was it to be in that mask?
In the mask?
Oh yeah.
You mean this mask? The mask is actually really fun to wear.
Did you make it or did you buy it?
I actually had my friend make it. His name is Scott or Error. And this is, if you know much about cosplay materials, this is made out of Sintra, which is like PVC pipe, but like a sheet. And it's actually kind of really hard to work with, kind of. And this is made out of one sheet of Sintra. Like he molded this masterpiece.
Yeah, because he needed to work that with a mold to heat it up, right?
What's that?
He needed to use a mold to actually heat that up to catch all the details, right?
So we cast my head, and then he just heat molded this around my head cast. Just one sheet of Sintra.
Okay.
So it's pretty fantastic. But because of the way it's created, it has a little bit of air for me to breathe, like this weird little.
Sure.
So I can breathe when I have it on. I mean, it's muffled and I can't hear or see anything. One eye. So the mask isn't the hard part. It's just all the armor, because I can't move very well in armor. And it's really hot because I also have to wear like a turtleneck and like full combat pants underneath with, you know, the layers of foam armor all over me. It gets hot really quickly.
And guess what, Whitney?
What?
Carson's got another question for you.
Carson has another question. Let's hear it.
Oh, we love you, Carson.
We love you, Carson.
Carson wants to know, how many costumes do you have and how much are they worth in total? Wow, that's a
hard question.
Yeah, because some of these costumes, it's like hard to remember what you spent on it, depending on how long ago it was.
Yeah. Gosh,
Let's start with how many cosplays you actually have in total.
I don't actually know. Somewhere between 15 to 20. I don't know. I have a lot.
In 2 years, Carson, in 2 years only. And I guess with the cost, I guess.
Like cost of like what I could sell them for, or like what I.
What he's asking, what do you think they are worth in total altogether?
Like just cost of materials, or
I guess if you were thinking about it in a commissioner's type of way, like labor and time. I guess like that. How much do you think they would be worth on all in total?
Several thousand.
Cosplay is not cheap, people. Cosplay is not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. I mean, it can be. It can be cheap. I don't go cheap because I'm a perfectionist. But.
All right. So
yeah, I don't know the actual numbers. I should probably figure out how many costumes I have.
Let's not do the math now. I probably would take forever.
It would.
Sorry, Carson. We would give you an exact number, but that would take a lot of math, and neither one of us has a calculator on hand.
You can just count them all up on my profile.
And
my Facebook page.
Each one probably about $200 to $300 depending.
At least.
So, count them all up on her fan page. Check that out, and like her photos. Follow her. Check out her Instagram. She's got one. So
yeah, I have the things.
Go ahead.
What? Oh, what are they?
No, say what you were gonna say.
Oh, I wasn't really saying anything.
All right. We are so geeky that we forget what we say half the time.
Wait, what was that?
We are so geeky we forget what we say half the time.
I still can't hear you. Sorry, you're cutting out.
That since we are so geeky, we forget half of the things we say within minutes.
Oh, yeah. What?
So, Carson, is there any other question you'd like to ask her? Yeah, feel free. Ask all the questions, but make sure they're good questions and nothing too dirty. But anyways, the year's coming to an end. Like I said, it's gonna be a new year. You said you want to go to Dragon Con.
Yes.
Is there any other one? Because there are a lot of amazing.
There are so many conventions.
You know, like people love to go to San Diego Comic Con, but that thing is the hardest. That's like the freaking holy grail.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to go sometime.
Like,
Definitely need to go to San Diego sometime.
yeah, like when somebody gets a ticket, like after they get into the queue online, and they can get the ticket, the minute that ticket is purchased online, like they don't even have it in their hand. It is like a holy experience. Like, and basically, when they go to the convention and they're in line, it's no longer a religious experience. It's more like a phantasm.
Yeah.
They're in line. I was like, I gotta go pee, but I'm not leaving this line.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes complete sense.
Yeah, they're like this. They're the fanboy. This is what goes to the fanboy mind. Okay. I want to see Justin Bieber. I want to see the band. I want to see Yaya Han. I want to see Riddle. I want to see Rachel Moore. Like, oh, okay, slow your roll.
Yeah, but for some people it'll be like their only time going there, so they have to take it full advantage of it.
Carson actually has a very good question for you right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
He's been doing his research about you. As I understand it, you had a hand in hosting your own convention. If you could do it with unlimited cash, where would you do it and who would you invite?
Where would I do it and who would I invite? So my first reaction was hold it in Antarctica so I can hang out with all the penguins, but that's unrealistic. So I'd have to go with somewhere warm and tropical so that people could wear, or more like a warm temperate climate. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in California where it's not too hot but not cold, so people can wear whatever costume they want. Who would I invite? Everyone? All the people?
All the people of the world.
All the celebrities, all the cosplayers, all the corgi lovers.
And be one with your cosplay brethren. That is so weird. But okay. But as you see, she would invite everybody. If she had unlimited cash, that's how she rolls. She would invite everybody, and she would hold it in somewhere where the climate is fair for everybody. Especially armor friendly.
Yes, armor friendly, but also slave Leia friendly.
Yeah, I don't know how it would look in a slave Leia costume. Like, what do you think? Do you think I can pull it off?
I definitely think you should. I don't know if you've heard of him, but I'm friends with this guy called Bearded Leia. He has this giant, fabulous, bushy beard, and he wears slave Leia. And he has like the most fabulous legs and body for it ever. It's perfect. So if he can do it, you can do it.
I think he's also a martial arts expert.
I'm not sure about that. I'll have to ask him.
But I know there's another guy who I've seen with a beard. He's even done Chun-Li.
He's done what?
Chun-Li. He's done a Lolita maid, a cafe maid. He did Slave Leia. Actually, almost every, believe it or not, he's got this beard and he's actually pretty good shape. But every character he does is female.
Uh-huh. That sounds like weird.
He is so loved and respected. A guy who's got enough guts to wear a fluffy, blurry, pink maid outfit and pull it off and have everybody respect him, I give that guy like 10,000 points.
I agree. I actually had a friend, I was at Kamikaze last weekend, and I had a friend who he's a guy, and he wore a Lilu costume. And like Lilu from Fifth Element. And I'm not talking about the Lilu with like the orange jumpsuit. No, I'm talking about the Lilu with like the bandages.
Yeah, the first version of her after she's resurrected.
Yeah. Yep. It was pretty epic.
It's like you're bringing her back, like you got 30,000 members. You gotta develop those communication skills.
Wait, what's that? You're cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Right. The part of the movie where it says, it's like, if you want to get out, you're gonna have to develop those communication skills. And she growls like a freaking beast. Like, it's like, and the doctor's like, like he's just in awe. He's like, he doesn't care that she is gay. He doesn't care that the general just got his hand, his butt handed to him. He's like, I want her so much right now. You know, like that's all. You can see it in his face. He's like, I want her. I want to keep her. You know, but yeah, it's like those guys. I give them so much respect and so much love, because to do that in this day and age, especially with all the cosplay drama that there is right now.
Oh yeah.
Come on, there are people that tell overweight people that they can't cosplay superheroes.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's like if you want to cosplay something, just cosplay it. Female, male, different race, different body type. Just do it. However, try not to like change the skin color. Just out of respect for people who don't like that. I mean, you can be a black Wonder Woman. You can be a white Michonne. It's okay. It's okay.
Exactly. You know, like if you're overweight and you want to be Superman because you love Superman, be Superman. Be Green Lantern. You can be all those guys.
Definitely.
You could be a kid. You could be Baby Huey from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
It's true.
Give yourself a diaper, a baby bonnet, and a stogie, and you're good.
Might be a little weird, but go for it if that's what you want to do.
Hey, nothing weirder than a guy at San Diego Comic-Con last year who was kind of overweight and had a hairy chest and stomach and had the Triforce shaved into his pubes.
Okay.
You know who witnessed that?
You?
Oh, I didn't witness that. I probably would. I probably be like, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever be able to see it again. Actually, Jessica Negri was the one that saw it.
Oh.
And she said it in an interview. It's like, I saw a guy, he had a Triforce shaved right there in his belly hair or something. Come on, and you know Yaya Ha's Catwoman?
Uh-huh.
The newer version, the utilitarian Arkham Asylum murder thing.
Uh-huh.
All right. She saw a guy who did the same version, but was like overweight, like he couldn't even put the zipper up past his belly.
Wow.
And she was like this. She said he was awesome. He was great. He was willing to do that and be happy. And
uh-huh.
She took a picture with him and everything.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like it is, people. This is how it is. Cosplay is for everybody.
Cosplay is for all. I'm actually part of a website called Cosplay is for All. We do video podcasts every week, and we promote that cosplay is for all. We do tutorial videos, podcasts about just random.
You guys have a hashtag, don't you?
What's up?
You guys have a hashtag called Cosplay for All, right?
I think so. Probably.
I found it on my Twitter the other day.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm a photographer as well, so I do cosplay photos and I do composites, and when I do my hashtag, I put cosplay, it says cosplay for all. So I was like, yeah, look at that.
Nice. Nice.
So, so basically, I've met your hashtag. So there you go.
Yes.
So, are you going to be doing any raffles for your friends or any special things?
Any what?
Are you going to be doing any raffles with your friends or any special YouTube videos that are going to be coming up so you can tell your viewers right now for what they could be expecting later?
Yeah, so I'll probably do a giveaway sometime soon. There's actually a giveaway I still need to figure out a winner for that I did back in March. Haven't forgotten. I know. I've gotten so busy. It's bad. But I'm planning on doing, I haven't even announced it yet, so this will be the first announcement of this. But I'm going to do like a kind of holiday card exchange thing. Like people can send me like a holiday card or a random postcard or anything. They can send me anything, probably not something creepy. And I'll send them like a print and a card or something back just for the holidays, for fun. Yay!
Oh, there you go, guys. You send but how can they send it to you? Is it like a PO box?
I'll give them my PO box. They can send me something that costs like just a postcard. They can send me something big. It's up to them. But I'll provide a PO box time, and it can.
You can send a card. You can send a photo that's basically like a postcard, or you can make your own handwritten card or something.
Yeah, people can send anything. It's up to them. They send me something. I send them something. That's how it works.
Send her a new hat if you want.
Yeah.
I see the hat in the background of your head.
Oh yes, this is my fabulous Neverland hat by Who's It's What's It's. They're fantastic.
Kind of Christmassy, isn't it?
It's green and red, but it's Peter Pan.
The boy will never grow up. Basically, the same motto as cosplayers have.
Yep. Yeah, I actually have a tattoo. I don't know if you can even see it. Maybe. No, you can't. It's not working. Anyway, it says I'm off to Neverland.
I'm off to Neverland. Mm-hmm. Yes, we're off to Neverland. We can fly, we can fight, and we can grow.
We'll never grow up. You can grow old, but never grow up.
Yep, you're forever a Toys R Us kid.
What was that?
You're forever a Toys R Us kid.
We'll go with that.
I don't grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I don't know all the words, so thank you, baby.
I don't know them at all.
I've been playing video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. I don't want to grow, because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Yeah, okay. So, everybody, I am glad that you have joined us. We've been at this already for an hour. Just for people who did not see, why don't you tell them where they can find you on Facebook and Instagram and how they can find you? Because your NB store is also connected to your Facebook page, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just click on, I believe it's like Shop Now or something like that. But yeah, so my Facebook page is facebook.com/Zabracus Cosplay. Again, that's ZABRACUS Cosplay.
Just think of Abracus Cadabras or whatever.
Abracadabras. And then my Instagram is just at Zabracus Cosplay. So, yeah. I'll have a Twitter soonish. and it'll probably be Zabracus cosplay.
Something easy for all you kids to remember.
Yes.
So guys, if any of you guys have came in late for the interview and are just joining us or just popped up on it, you can watch it again live. You can watch it again recorded directly on my YouTube account, along with other interviews such as Honey Kitty Cosplay, and most recently, It's Raining Neon. I'm sure a lot of you know who she is.
She's pretty cool.
Yes, and we have Zabracus doing a little dance for us while I speak. She's having a good time. Nice moves.
I try.
But yeah, it's been a pleasure, you know. And you also have a YouTube account, don't you?
It's not fully functioning yet. I have one with my group, The Nerds to Play. We haven't really put out any videos in a long time. We had some unboxing videos going for a bit. But I'll eventually put out my own videos, tutorials, and stuff when I have time. I'm really terrible at remembering to record myself doing anything.
Trust me, I think all of us YouTubers have had the same problem when we started. It's like, especially when you're trying to come up with another idea. You're like, I can make brownies for my video.
Brownies. Now I want brownies. That sounds tasty. You like brownies?
I love brownies. It's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
But why don't you give your fans? I'm sure your number one fan is still here watching. Why don't you give them a special goodbye before we go?
Okay. Well,
Whitney.
thank you everyone for tuning in and watching, whether it's live or on the recorded version. I hope you enjoyed hopefully learning more about me and my weirdness. Stay tuned for the rest of my weirdness on Facebook and Instagram, and maybe eventually YouTube and Twitter. And yeah. Thank you.